Hello, everybody. We would like to thank and talk about this episode's sponsor, Chime. Chime believes that your money is your money, therefore should be treated as such. So Chime is here to offer their services as an award-winning app and debit card with no hidden fees or monthly minimums. You work hard for your money and it should stay yours. Many people can probably relate when I say that some of the more annoying problems with traditional banking are the overdraft fees, ATM fees, and waiting days to get your money transferred or deposited. With Chime, you can overdraft up to $100 in debit purchases with SpotMe without a fee. Now, you absolutely should avoid overdrafting as much as possible, but it does happen. Thankfully, Chime has that extra protective measure as an option. You can also get your money, whether it's paychecks, benefits, or tax returns, up to 2 days earlier with direct deposits. That can really make a huge difference to a lot of people trying to be responsible and do things like pay bills on time. And they have over 38,000 ATMs that you can use fee-free with MoneyPass and Visa Plus Alliance. They've got security alerts that let you know when your card is being used and instantly block your card if something seems a little suspicious. When you sign up for the required Chime spending account, you can enroll in an optional savings account and grow your savings automatically with 0.50% annual percentage yield. That's actually 10% the national average. That is actually 10% the national average. Join the millions on Chime. Sign up takes 2 minutes and doesn't affect your credit score. Apply now at chime.com/howdid. That's chime.com/HOWDIDD. Chime is a financial technology company. Banking services provided by the Bancorp Bank or Stride Bank, NA, members FDIC. Eligibility requirements and overdraft limits apply. Overdraft only applies to debit card purchases. Limit starts at $20 and may be increased up to $100 by Chime. Early direct deposits depend on the payer. Out-of-network cash withdrawal fees apply. Third-party and cash deposit fees may apply. Go to chime.com/XXX for details.
Did I get here? Huh?
Hi guys, welcome back to HDIGH. It's me, AleXa.
And Jae!
Yes! And unfortunately, for the last time, I'm going to say this. Welcome to How Did I Get Here?
No!
Where we live our best lives on the internet. And come out on the other side, knowing more, but not feeling that much smarter.
I got so much dumber during this podcast.
No!
Crazy.
They said no.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think we can provide an answer for this at all?
Once again, for the 70th episode, no. And unfortunately, Alexa,
It's the last episode of the show. For now, at least. There's an ellipsis in there. But it's been a crazy year, and we thank you for being here with us through it. And, as always, of course, check us out on youtube.com/divepods for the full-length episodes. And if you don't already know, check out Dive Studios Patreon, where we have exclusive behind-the-scenes perks for more stuff for the community, which is patreon.com/divestudios.
All right. So we don't really have a topic today. Last episode, you guys have stuck with us through 60 plus 70 something episodes. And today is your day.
Mm-hmm.
Q&A time. Jae and AleXa.
Q&A? Q&J. Alexa. Or J-Lexica, as Diane says.
Okay, before we start, we want to turn the tables a bit and dedicate this episode to questions from you all. But before we even get to that, first we want to ask each other, do you feel like you've learned anything from this show? Like at all?
Just lie. Just lie to me.
No, I mean, doing this show, I genuinely learned things. I mean, I do like radio here and there too, but I learn things every time I do something new. I mean, I've never done a podcast before, and so I learned, about the world of podcasting.
Name one thing you recall learning, both of you.
That organic foods don't really make that much of a difference because there's no scientifically proven difference between regular foods with pesticides and stuff versus organic
Yeah.
foods.
For the body.
For the
To
body,
be clear, for the body.
True.
Not the environment, for the body.
Milk doesn't make you taller. I remember that from an episode.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that.
Milk don't make you taller.
Milk don't make you taller.
Mm-mm.
They capping. It's cap. I don't know, man. It's like I feel like you know that Wikipedia game that people used to play, where you just like go on Wikipedia and you go from link to link.
That's
It's
a
like
thing.
endless.
Oh, like when you click like the blue text and it just like
Yeah, and then you're like, oh, what is this? Oh, what is this? I feel like I've been doing that for a year and a half.
that makes sense though.
Yeah.
I get that.
It's been interesting. It's like it's the car wreck that you just can't put your eyes away from.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Good
Okay.
times.
Well then, so remembering the first time you did this podcast, so obviously Jay started since episode 1, and then AleXa, you joined partway through.
Mhm.
So in your different times, like trying this for the first time, do you recall like what that was like? I mean, Jay was running between shots for HWAITING, so I'm sure he felt like a maniac. But do you recall that time at all, Jay?
Yeah, like I think when I started, if there's anything now that's changed from then and now, I guess it's just like, I don't know, the whole mental health thing struck in. Then I was super busy. I was always like, I need to be working. And now I'm just kind of just like, I don't really know what's going on sometimes. And I've accepted that. I've accepted that and come to a more peaceful conclusion of myself. I think before I was more like, I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm speed. But like now I'm just kind of just like, okay, well, you know, if it happens, it happens. It might have made me a lazier person, to be honest, but I don't know. I feel better.
Yeah.
That's good.
I feel better. What
you
about
had
you?
the blonde highlights? Yeah, sorry, Alex.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, because you had dark hair with the blonde and then you went blonde and now we're both not blonde.
Yep.
Oh my god. I mean, you had me on as a guest at first, and then that's how this whole shebang kind of kicked off. So first and foremost, thanks for letting me join you as a co-host.
Of course.
Thanks. But no, I mean, through the process of this podcast, I mean, I definitely things have changed for me too. I mean, I've had points in my life where I was struggling with some stuff, but you know, coming to dive and just talking about random stuff for a few hours kind of helped take my mind off things. So I've made a little journey through this as well, and I'm grateful for the time I've had here. So yeah.
I mean, okay, so I've kind of talked about it with other people who, you know, do podcasting or people who've had shows with us before, and they always talk about like, you know, you think like podcast, it's just talking. But, you know, where there's things about it that kind of surprised you, or you're like, oh, you know what, like this like is a skill that has to be like honed in a way, or, you know, made you think differently about how you approach conversations at all? The answer can be no. It's okay.
Well, I mean,
I think podcasting is like a learned ability though.
true.
It's not just something that you can just pick up and just, or I guess some people can, but
True.
I wasn't. It took for me specifically, it took time to be able to like not feel awkward when talking to myself and asking myself questions.
Yeah, okay, I get that.
Yeah.
I get that.
Especially before you, I was a mess.
It was me and him in a hot room with no AC.
Yeah, I remember
and
that
him being
room.
like, we gotta get someone in here. I cannot just look at your face for 3 hours like this.
Literally.
This is no bueno.
Literally.
no
Yeah.
bueno.
And I
Not
was like,
bueno.
I see it.
It was rough. And then you came, our shining, glittering star. Literally with glitter.
Yeah, lots of glitter. All
Literally glitter on face.
And now I'm dressed for a funeral, but
Oh,
funeral.
the death of the show. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Okay.
You guys are so theatrical, dude, I swear.
I went to school for
Theater
theater.
kids.
Come on, performance. All right. Well, before we go into obviously all the fan questions that we're going to try to smash into this to kind of turn the tables around, finally get to questions that people have been trying to get from you guys answered. I ask you, what are some upcoming things or projects that you hope for people to look out, you know, from you guys while this show is dormant?
Well, I'm always working on music. And music will always be my thing.
You're still on Spotify?
Yeah.
Am I?
Come on, streaming.
Follow at HDIGH Music. Let's go. No tears. The J Whisperer.
Yeah, well,
Okay,
that is a really cool thing that you did, though. I know, like, you kind of had like your ups and downs with it and all, but it was really cool to see you kind of like make HDIGH happen. It's all things considering too, how the past year has been.
No. I mean, it's always been like this for me.
Yeah.
Like YouTube too, Twitch, HDIGH. They always told me, no, you're not going to be success. You're not going to find success in that category. It's impossible. No one's done it before. And I've always said, why? Screw you, and tried. And I think I've hit the peak of what I could. I've done the best that I can, and I've made positive feedback from it. And I think that's what matters.
No, literally, like the difference between you and most people is that you did it. Like a lot of people will sit around and say how much they want permission to do something or try something, or like they want someone to give them the opportunity. But you kind of were like, you won't give it to me, but I'm going to do it anyway. And like, that's crazy.
People don't give you opportunities, dude. Life. Okay, maybe I'll stop.
He called us dramatic.
Theater kids.
No. But there is truth into what you're saying, which is kind of like everyone's kind of trying to do their own thing. So in a way, they're looking out for their own back. They're not worrying about whether you are doing what you want to do. So at the end of the day, the only person you can count on to try to make that happen is yourself. Right.
Here's a PSA. People are going to give you looks. People are going to stare you down. People are going to call you the troublemaker. They're going to call you too ambitious. But guess what? If you get through that and you make it to the end of that finish line, which I definitely haven't, but I'm trying, you're going to see progress. I've done a lot of risky things in my career, and I kind of am, if anything, I feel like I'm the embodiment of risk it for the biscuit in K-pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's an American biscuit, KFC.
Yes. KFC has great biscuits.
Yeah. I 100% believe that you stand by all of that. That was a quick preview, guys, of Jay's mindset.
It actually is. Wow.
I highly recommend. I actually listened to the early drafts of it with Eric actually in this room.
Shoot.
Like way back. But yeah, that was a quick preview. If you guys feel empowered by that, wait till you try to digest the whole thing, that whole biscuit. So, there you go.
Hello, everybody. We would like to thank and talk about this episode's sponsor, Chime. Chime believes that your money is your money, therefore should be treated as such. So Chime is here to offer their services as an award-winning app and debit card with no hidden fees or monthly minimums. You work hard for your money and it should stay yours. Many people can probably relate when I say that some of the more annoying problems with traditional banking are the overdraft fees, ATM fees, and waiting days to get your money transferred or deposited. With Chime, you can overdraft up to $100 in debit purchases with SpotMe without a fee. Now, you absolutely should avoid overdrafting as much as possible, but it does happen. Thankfully, Chime has that extra protective measure as an option. You can also get your money, whether it's paychecks, benefits, or tax returns, up to 2 days earlier with direct deposits. That can really make a huge difference to a lot of people trying to be responsible and do things like pay bills on time. And they have over 38,000 ATMs that you can use fee-free with MoneyPass and Visa Plus Alliance. They've got security alerts that let you know when your card is being used and instantly block your card if something seems a little suspicious. When you sign up for the required Chime spending account, you can enroll in an optional savings account and grow your savings automatically with 0.50% annual percentage yield. That's actually 10% the national average. That is actually 10% the national average. Join the millions on Chime. Sign up takes 2 minutes and doesn't affect your credit score. Apply now at chime.com/howdid. That's chime.com/HOWDIDid. Chime is a financial technology company. Banking services provided by the Bancorp Bank or Stride Bank, NA, members FDIC. Eligibility requirements and overdraft limits apply. Overdrafts only applies to debit card purchases. Limit starts at $20 and may be increased up to $100 by Chime. Early direct deposits depend on the payer. Out-of-network cash withdrawal fees apply. Third-party and cash deposit fees may apply. Go to chime.com/xxx for details.
But quick throw to, Alexa, right?
Yeah.
Like, what do you, hope people look out for you? What are things that you're trying to really make happen right now and stuff?
Oh man. I mean, for one, I'm just gonna plug it because I did in the last episode, and because it is something I hope you look out for. But I do have the collab song called "Is It On" that was done in coordination with Spotify with this wonderful artist named Bader. Please keep an eye out for that. Please support it because he's also a super cool artist. I've looked into a lot of his work, and mwah. Aside from that, I mean, it's a given. Comebacks will be happening. When? But music is the thing that I do as well, and I also do other things. But yeah, just keep an eye. We do a bunch of random stuff in my corner.
Yeah,
So.
I really hope personally, selfishly, like I want to see Alexa on tour. The way it was supposed to happen. Like I want to see you like have that kind of moment and chapter in your life as an artist.
Yeah.
That's fun. That would be so nice.
I know. So, I think like people should for sure be following you to see it happen when it happens.
Thank you.
Right? Okay. Well, enough of all that. Enough about y'all. Actually, all these questions are about you. So we'll get into it. I'm going to read them out to you so you guys can just react,
Okay.
Since a lot of these questions are just directed towards you. So first question, I'm not going to read the usernames because no. I'm not going to say it. But okay, so my question for Jae and AleXa. In this moment, what are 4 things you're grateful for?
Oh, man.
Go ahead.
Me? Okay. For one, friends. Like, I got friends all over the globe. Clearly, I have friends here with me in Korea, and then I've got friends back home and everything. But they've just been like my number one source of like stability and everything. So really grateful for friends. 2, my family, of course. I mean, they're like equal. Friends and family. Let's just group that in one. Friends and family. Yeah, that's equal because my parents also help me like survive. I eat because of my parents. So,
True.
2, let's see. I'd say that I'm grateful for the open-mindedness in my company. We're very experimental and willing to try and learn new things in my company. So I'm pretty grateful for that. Let's see. I'm grateful for human compassion.
Ooh.
The ability to understand somebody without judgment. Yeah. And
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'm grateful for my fans, of course, my AI troopers. So, yeah. What about you?
I'm grateful for my resilience. I'm grateful for family, friends, loved ones, fans. Of course. I'm grateful for the education that I received, telling me to think outside the box. And I'm grateful for everyone who's had any kind of belief in me.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
You guys are so much. See, you're the artist. My thought was like, oh, I'm so grateful for like elevators.
Elevators, Uber Eats.
So, okay, next question. What do you think about school reunions? If you're invited to a reunion, but your bestie can't attend it, meanwhile, you only have a few friends that are probably gonna go, if any. Would you go or would you pass?
Not gonna lie, I've thought about this. I really want to go to my high school reunion. Yeah, I don't know when it would be. Probably not till we're older.
Well, yeah, it's supposed to be 10 years after graduation.
10 years after.
Yeah.
Okay, so in that case, oh my gosh. So 2025, so it's coming up. Okay. But 10 years ago, oh my God. I'm old. But no, I want to go to my I want to go to my reunion and just see where like everybody else in my high school, like what they're doing. Cause I know some kids got married straight out of like high school. They got families. I'm like, I put makeup on and I dance for cameras. What about you?
I actually, my high school reunion passed, and I wasn't able to go. I don't think I don't even remember getting an invitation. But from what I've heard, is that pretty much no one went because everyone's busy with life.
Dang.
Yeah. And the people that you saw there were people that stuck around the hometowns chilling. And I vibe with that too, but I also agree that everyone is busy and probably was more busy than they are now, 2020, especially with COVID going on. I feel like in the future, high school reunions might not really be a thing.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
People just stalk each other on Instagram. Like, I know what you're up to. We don't have to have a conversation about it.
True.
All right. Next question is, would you rather go into the past and meet your ancestors or go into the future and meet your future family, great-great-grandchildren for those who will have children?
Future, 100%.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah. Because I would want to know what happened to me.
Okay, fair. I see that. Because my mom is adopted, I don't know my Korean family. I would love to go in the past and meet my family on her side because I do not know anything about my Korean side of the family.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Okay.
So
that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, it's producer Diane, and one last time I wanted to come on and talk to you about our sponsor, Storyworth. If there's ever been a year to make the dads in your life feel loved and appreciated on Father's Day, it's this one. And at least for me personally, I live in Korea and my dad is still back in California where I'm from, and there's already this distance, and then there's this added stress of not being close but worrying about each other and all that kind of stuff, and not being able to visit as much as you'd like to. So that's why I'm honoring my dad with a heartfelt sentimental gift the whole family can cherish together forever. Storyworth. Why did I sing that? Storyworth is an online service that helps your dad, grandfather, father-in-law, and every father figure in your life, doesn't have to be blood related, share stories through thought-provoking questions about their memories and personal thoughts. It's a fun new way to engage with them, especially if you can't be together in person. Every week, Storyworth emails your dad a different story prompt. Questions you've never thought to ask, like, what is your favorite story about your father? And what things are you proudest of in your life? Storyworth has helped numerous families learn about each other in profound, special ways, and their testimonials will practically move you to tears. In fact, Storyworth has already created a powerful experience for me, and who knew my dad was just waiting to unload stories on me as soon as I showed any bit of curiosity. I was like, so you grew up here since you were 10? He's like, let me tell you about it. I found out about how supposedly my grandpa stopped my dad from joining the CIA. Supposedly. I don't believe him, to be honest, but it's a story, and it's a wonderful one at that, fiction or not. There's no shortage of surprises when reading the weekly stories, and they make your family feel close even if you're not together. After 1 year, Storyworth will compile all your dad's stories, including photos, into a beautiful keepsake book that's shipped for free. Give your dad the most meaningful gift this Father's Day with Storyworth. Get started right away with no shipping required by going to storyworth.com/howdid. You'll get $10 off your first purchase. That's storyworth.com/howdid for $10 off. Happy Father's Day. Bye.
All right. So next question is, sometimes we, as in people, us, say, hi, how are you, to start a conversation with someone. How serious, how is that, how are you question for you? Like, when you're asking, do you actually want to know how they've been doing, or is it kind of like a mere courtesy?
That made me think of the SpongeBob episode.
Which one?
Hi, how are you? Wonderful weather we're having.
What is it? It's like, hi, I'm ugly, or whatever.
It's like when he's like regular SpongeBob.
What the heck?
Anyways, but
it's a courtesy. It's literally a social courtesy. It's hi, how are you? Doesn't mean exactly how are you. It just means hello. Period.
Okay, so if Jay asks you, how are you? Keep it short, keep it precise, get out the door.
I never ask. I'm just
okay,
like,
never
hey,
mind.
what's up, bro? It's
Okay.
just like, hey.
What have you, AleXa? Do you actually want to know, or are you kind of just it's like a default?
I mean, I'm kind of the same. If I see something like, hey, dude, what's up? I'll say that. But if I do ask you, how have you been? I want to know because I care about you. So, yeah. I have too much love to give to other people. So please let me know how you are if I ask.
Okay. So next question is, besides taking pictures, do you guys ever like buy yourself things or do some things that remind you of certain milestones or like memories in your life? You know, some people collect postcards, I guess, or like keep journals, I guess.
Do you?
Kind of, sort of. So I mean, I have locks up on Namsan Tower, and I did those after like big milestones, like right after I debuted, and then I daisy chain on like I think I have 2 others on there, but this one's also a little obscure as well. But I have this little box of confetti at home, and I have confetti from my first stage in Produce, from the first stage of my Pangsong. Whenever they gave me confetti,
Wow.
I kind of just keep those just for memory's sake.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, I really don't give a shit about anything because I have nothing. Oh, wow. That was so deep. That was so deep.
Some people have stuff. Some people just have their bodies. You
I'm
know,
really
as
sentimental,
evidence to the
so
past. There you
Damn.
go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well then, I mean, Jay says he doesn't have anything, so we're gonna just move on.
Wow.
You guys change your hair color often. Is your scalp okay? Drop your hair care routine, please. I color mine like once a year, but the hair fall is wild and now.
Oh man.
I don't do anything.
Because your hair looks very healthy. That's the thing.
Does it?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm balding a little bit. My balding lines have been. Once you start dyeing your hair, this bald line that was never there starts forming.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean though.
Yeah.
Like my hair has gotten a little bit thinner, like towards
Yeah.
this area. Like I'm not balding. My scalp is fine. My hair is not.
You don't really want to dye your hair.
Not as much as we do, but
Yeah, you definitely don't want to.
it's what it is.
You can, I mean, because we go to shops and they take care of
True.
our hair for us. We have like hair
True.
treatment
Mm.
while we're doing the dyeing.
Mhm.
But if you're dyeing it at home, you don't want to dye your hair like this.
But the thing is, the restrictions for like the level of like toner and developer is different in every country.
yeah,
Like in
yeah.
Korea, it has to be like weaker legally, so it does a bit more damage when you sit in the chair for 3 bleaches in a row, rather
Yeah.
than just doing like a straight up 40 developer in one go,
Oof.
like back in America.
I have no idea what that means, but
And
yes.
that's okay.
Yes.
All right, next question for Alexa.
Mm.
Would you go with 5 Jays or just one 5-year-old Jay, and vice versa for Jay? Would you go with 5 Alexas or just one 5-year-old Alexa?
I don't know. I think maybe for his sake, 5 of him would be good. So like one could handle music, one could handle like writing, one could do the podcast, one could
God.
game.
No, but they're
Damn.
all gonna be the one who says like, "No, it's my turn to game. It's my turn to game."
God damn.
Right?
I don't know. Maybe I could have 5 of you so I could just like send you on errands. And
Who's to say she'll do it?
Yeah, like if I invest 3 years into my life into training all 5 of you,
Training.
maybe you guys can do everything that I can do but better.
Oh,
I'll take that.
like
Okay.
Karate Kid.
How to train your Alexa.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that.
I mean, you said better, so I'll take it now.
But definitely better. If you train, you're definitely gonna be better.
I'll take it.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Can Alexa teach Jay a dance and post it on TikTok?
Psych. Dude, TikTok dancers are so cringe, guys. Like, oh my
I don't.
God.
The thing is, I actually don't. I'm not on the dance side of like TikTok.
No,
It's
okay,
not
see,
in my
it's
algorithm.
different. It's different because you dance well. But when people are like, and then they post it, I'm like, bro, like, just please
Someone turn
stop
that into a TikTok.
embarrassing yourself, please.
Can we put that on the Dive TikTok page right now?
Yeah, we're gonna edit that weird so it sounds like Jay being like, "Please, please teach me, please, please."
My God, no, I'm serious, man. You TikTokers, like, you guys are great, phenomenally looking. Like, I give you that. You guys are beautiful people. Just don't dance. Do something else. It's cringe. Please.
Okay.
I'm just on comedy TikTok. I don't get the dance stuff.
Yeah.
No, okay, but if you dance well, then please dance. If you sing well, sing.
Oh yeah.
You know, if you're beautiful looking, just look at the camera. Just
stare.
look. It's in the video.
Just look
you
at
don't
the
gotta
camera.
do all this, okay? It's not gonna make a difference.
It's called a photo.
Yeah.
It's called a photo. Do you ever see TikToks where it's just like a girl looking like with her camera in the mirror and
she
it's
just, like-
it's just this, and I'm like, take a photo. Anyway.
Good job.
Oh, but I
you
mean,
realize what you're good at. Good
they
job.
get like 1 million views.
Exactly.
And it's like, wow.
It's like it respect because you
Yeah,
know
respect.
exactly what your positives
They know
are.
their craft.
Exactly. If you
Yeah.
know your craft, then use your craft.
Yeah, some
Respect
people
that.
are born great singers, so they'll sing. Some people are great just looking, so they'll be good looking. There you go. God
You know-
bless. And power to you.
Everyone else that's blessed with something else wants to be you.
Yeah.
Stop trying to
True.
be something else.
Bill
True.
Gates will give it up. Hi, Jae and AleXa. How would you describe each other in one word?
Interesting.
That's a good question. Wait, was that your word?
That was my word.
Shoot. Okay, the trademark J. Interesting. Let's see. Oh, one word for all of that.
So there's a lot of things.
There's a lot
There's a lot of things in that.
Let's see.
I'm thinking sensible. I'm thinking intelligent.
I was just gonna say dependable.
Dependable is good. I like
Dependable.
dependable.
Dependable. Yeah.
Okay.
I like dependable.
All right. Next question is, how to leave from a toxic friendship? Jay might want to leave one right now, it seems like. I know that you just need to leave them, but it isn't as easy as it seems.
Oh boy. I mean, the word toxic is thrown around so much nowadays. You know, what is toxic, but I feel like people misuse the word a lot. So I mean, I can't really relate on the verge of toxic friendships, so to say, but with unhealthy ones that, you know, kind of at the end of the day, you know, I don't become friends with somebody to get something out of a friendship. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, if being friends with somebody isn't doing anything for me and it's just having more negative impact on my life, I'd call that an unhealthy friendship. And
Yeah.
I've recently had to sever some people, but you know, I just let it happen naturally. Nobody has to say any mean words or anything. I just let things fizzle out naturally, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just cut them out.
There you go.
You don't really have to be like, we're severing this relationship. This
Mhm.
connection is over between you and me. Dramatic pause.
Yep.
Words exchanged, emotions wrecked. You just back off.
Because
Mm.
then
They
it turns
call
into
you.
who sends the last message, and it's just like,
Yeah,
just don't
it's
start
stupid.
it.
It's like they call you like let's say you decided, okay, maybe it's the best for both of us to part ways. They call you. They're like, what are you having for lunch? I'm like, I already ate lunch. You know, just subtle messages, and they'll eventually get it. They might not feel the best about it, but it feels better than fighting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, How Did I Get Here listeners? Sorry for the interruption, but we want to take a moment and thank this episode's sponsor, BetterHelp. BetterHelp is a platform where you can match and speak with a professional counselor through phone or video calling, all within 48 hours of signing up. It's the online alternative to in-person counseling. Not only that, but they can also provide financial aid for people who need it. If you felt like it's difficult to get counseling because of hurdles such as distance, transportation, or money, then perhaps consider BetterHelp. There are testimonials on their website that you can check out from others who have used their service and details of their experience. There's also a long list of different counselors available that specialize in whatever you need things for, like, you know, sleeping problems or depression, anxiety, etc. Basically, if you need to talk to someone, BetterHelp is there for you, whatever process you might be going through. I'm a big proponent of mental health and being open to getting help for when I need it. So it's great to see services like BetterHelp that are trying to bring help to as many people as they can. I'm all for accessible mental health care, and I hope those who need it are able to find it. I want you to start living a happier life today. As a listener, you'll get 10% off your first month by visiting our sponsor at betterhelp.com/how. Join over 1 million people who have taken charge of their mental health. Again, that's betterhelp, HELP.com/how. Now let's get back to the episode.
All right, so we're gonna go into the last question. The question is, what's something you guys think every person should experience at least once in their lifetime, and why?
God damn, this one's.
Ooh.
I got one, but it's like I think it's like a musician only thing. I think it's being on stage in front of people who legitimately respect your music, who paid money to come to your show, and are singing a song that you wrote, and that is an unforgettable feeling.
Yeah.
Dang, that's like a good positive one.
Yeah.
My brain only went to like a negative one.
Well, like heartbreaking, heart-wrenching breakup.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, not necessarily a breakup. It doesn't even have to be romantic. It could be platonic, but just a heartbreak of sorts, because that's going to send you spiraling. And while that's not a good thing, you're going to learn
why that person was not meant to be in your life, and you're going to learn what you deserve in life, and you're going to find self-worth and more self-love through it.
Really? Because,
in my experience, and from what most of my friends have experienced, if there's a severe heartbreak, you come out stronger and you learn what you deserve. So I don't wish pain upon anybody, but to learn from a heartbreak, I feel like that's something necessary.
You know what I learned from my first heartbreak when I was 14?
What?
I learned how to forget things.
I'm jealous.
But my memory got worse because of it.
I think that's called repression.
Yeah.
I think
My memory's too
I think
good.
that's called repression.
Yes.
Repression.
Okay. Was this Batman or Maple Story Girl?
This was badminton girl.
Huh?
Badminton girl.
The baddie
Badminton.
on the badminton team. Oh my gosh. Oh,
Man.
you could have met back in the high school reunion.
Good times, man. Oh no, it wasn't that badminton girl. It was a different badminton girl.
Oh, different, but Jay got game. Jay got game.
He said, I'll see you at the intramurals. He's like, which schools are coming? Okay.
Damn. Good times, man.
Okay. Well, as we have come to the end of the end right now, is there anything that you guys have in terms of like final words, questions even perhaps to one another, to the ether, to the audience?
You know, I really appreciate you coming onto the show because I was kind of at a loss for words, and the episodes were getting harder and harder to film. Talking to myself and talking to Diane, who wouldn't talk back eventually.
I had a mic.
I don't know. I really am thankful that you came onto this show, and I'm also thankful to all of you for, tuning into us just jibber jabbering for hours and talking about literally nothing. And I appreciate you guys. Just what's the word for it? It's called when you entertain someone. For entertaining us. You know what I mean? For
Yeah.
entertaining our opinions and our thoughts and our topics of conversation. So thank you so much once again for this crazy ride. And this has been an unforgettable experience on this podcast.
I mean, you basically addressed everything that I wanted to address.
Oh,
me
oh my.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
What is this?
Happy birthday, dear. How did I get here? Question mark.
Wow, thank you.
Oh no, I will cry.
Oh my God, is this in the
my
video
gosh.
3090 Ti?
Oh my
no.
gosh.
She's gonna cry maybe.
No.
I'm an emotional person.
I do feel bad that we interrupted AleXa, but we will give her a moment to say it. But I want to say personally, it has been a pleasure. 70 episodes, a little bit split and divided here and there, but at the end of the day, it's your guys' show. You did it together no matter what. And so, no, Alex.
my
but
God.
yeah, and so I think that you guys provided a lot of laughs, a lot of great conversations, a lot of food for thoughts, a lot of question marks, and
Yep.
I obviously have seen a lot of feedback for this show from your guys' fans who loved the company of your words and found a lot of comfort. And I'm sure that this is not the end of those type of great conversations. You guys are going to do a lot of cool stuff. We're not letting you go fully. We're going to keep our talents in you in one way or the other. Don't you fret. You might be fretting. But, take this time to really do y'all. We'll be supporting on the silence. We're going to be commenting on Instagram super thirsty whenever you do something cool, which you always will do. But yes, thank you from us at Dive.
Dive family.
go.
Thank you, Dive family.
Dive family, everybody.
Dive family.
All right. Well, they have candles, and this is a fire hazard, so please blow them out. That lung
Can you blow my
capacity.
You do it.
My lungs are small.
Okay. Yay. All right. Well, okay, Alex.
Right.
You're gonna be the last hurrah on this.
Oh,
Tell us
gosh.
your
Let's do it.
final thoughts.
Okay.
How did we get here?
How did we get here? I mean, I think you and I are probably the same size lungs if you compress your body size down
Yes.
to mine. But no, I mean, everything that Jay and Diane both said, it's basically everything that, I could possibly summarize. But again, it's been a great year plus.
doing this podcast with this family. And again, because you did accept me on as a co-host, thank you for that. My brother, thank you. It's just been fun. It's been fun. I really enjoyed doing this. I've met a lot of nice people, gotten the chance to work with a wonderful crew. So yeah, eternally grateful for this, and hopefully we can come together again in the future.
Yes.
Thank you for the constant love and support.
Yeah, there we go. And then with that, we're going to say goodbye unless you truly have more to say. If anything, take that to Twitter.
Yeah, just take it to Twitter.
YouTube.com/dive pause for full episodes. YouTube.com/dive studios for clips. Guys, thank you so much. Once again, this was How Did I Get Here with Jae
And AleXa.
and we'll see you in a different lifetime. Goodbye.
Reincarnation.
Ladies and gentlemen, did you enjoy that episode?
If you did, you can always listen to the full episodes on Spotify or Apple Podcasts.
And also, do not forget to subscribe and follow this channel. Also, turn on notifications.